Results season has seen the likes of Coca-Cola and Microsoft cite the impact of the strong dollar, but has the story seen its peak? Let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Jared Blikre, who's taking a closer look at some of the key charts we should be watching. Jared.
Let's start with the Dixie. This is the U.S. dollar index. It is heavily weighted to the euro. Some people consider it anachronistic, but nevertheless a very good overall gauge. It is down 1%. And you got to keep tabs of who's rooting for a lower U.S. dollar. It's just about everyone, anyone who likes higher risk markets. And here we have a 3-month chart. And indeed, we are testing the lowest levels here since about 1 month ago. And if we take a look at a longer term trend line, this is going to be year to date. You can see we broke through to the downside a couple days ago. This is a rather steep interpretation. You can also see on a technical basis there is another trend channel which is in play here. Also not shown is a 50-day moving average. Suffice to say, the U.S. dollar, the Dixie, at a critical level here. Also want to show you, and we're going to get back to currencies in a second, that we have volatility coming down. We have the Fed in a blackout period. We have earnings season underway. We have mega cap earnings in focus. Meta's after the bell. Apple's a big one. Now, everything's setting up for a potential rally into the end of the year. Also based on factors such as the November election. That's just around the corner as well. Midterm seasonality coming into play. Here is the VIX of the VIX. We can see this second derivative, maybe it's a third of stock option volatility. This is testing the lowest levels since July. And you take a look at the VIX, which is a little bit closer. This is what people usually look at. This is trending down as well. So let's take a look at what's been happening in currencies. And Akiko, you and I follow the Japanese yen on almost a daily basis. The yen is off by the dollar about 1% today, but I've been looking at the Chinese yuan. The renminbi is down 1.35%. Doesn't seem like a lot, but on an offshore basis, this is the onshore. The offshore, which has been trading since about 2011, this is the steepest decline, I believe, on record. So we can see that the U.S. dollar has been strengthening considerably, and we have been concerned that the Chinese yuan may be devalued in a disorderly fashion. That's what happened in 2016 at the very beginning of the year. We'll have to see if there's a repeat of that. But so far, if the mega caps, I believe, can participate here, we do have the impetus for a risk rally. But we got to see that U.S. dollar ease and continue to ease as well.
Okay, thanks so much for that, Jared.